Welcome back to the Jin's Treasure. Once again, after such a long break, it's good to be back. Let me tell you, I'm very excited. Today, we're just going to do a very simple introduction to wire wrapping. This is going to be some earrings. As you can see, I have the 2 earring hooks. I have my beads. I believe they are sunstone. And the 2 charms, they are silver feathers, and then some wire to work with, which is the silver plated copper wire, and it's 20 gauge wire, just these little finger long strands. So you have 2 of each of everything, 1 for each ear. And what we'll do is we'll start with the wire. So as you can see, it's just, almost like a finger's length, depending on how long your fingers are. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our needle nose pliers and pinch. These are pretty thick at the base of the finger, of the pliers finger. So we're gonna go just about halfway, pinch down. And as you can see, it's pretty wide down here, but then it gets pretty skinny up here. So we're starting at halfway, and we're just curling a little hook like that. And with that hook, we're gonna take our charm, our silver feather, and just hook it on there. And then we're gonna put our needle nose pliers back through and close that loop. And then we're also gonna continue to pinch and curl around very carefully, continuing to wrap a little bit more so that it is fully enclosed, as you can see. And then from there, we're gonna put the pliers back through, and then we're gonna bend the opposite direction that we have been. So if we were to take that wire and continue curling it around into that circle, instead we bent the wire the other way. So that's what creates that kind of like a 90-degree bend. And then from there, we'll take our bead and just drop it through there. And now we're gonna do the exact same thing about midway, depending on the width of your pliers. I mean, the idea is that you want to have a loop that's big enough to fit your charm on. Sometimes you want to double coil it, so you want to make sure that your charm will be able to fit the wire going through twice. This one has the charm's loophole is pretty big, so it would definitely fit going through twice or even 3 times. And then for the other end as well. So we're gonna curl that hook, and then we'll take our earring hook and just drop that through. And by the way, the earring hooks, I got a package of them. The brand is covered up by this tape, but I think it says Toa B, T-O-A, and then there's that emblem there, and then the letter B. The one and only, baby. Oh, maybe that's what it stands for. The one and only, baby. So I don't know, but there's like a cute little koala or some kind of teddy bear face on the brand, on the packaging. And then, oh, this is the wrong pliers. These are flats, as you can see. I just wasn't really paying attention. I had 2 pliers here. So these are flats, and I want to go with the needle nose pliers. So they are rounded, and that's what makes that hook nice and round. And then what we're gonna do is just curl that hook all the way closed, and we'll just continue to curl all the way down to the bead running out of wire. Then we can remove the pliers, and then voila, you have one done in about 5 minutes. And then you can just really quickly replicate that using the second wire, to complete the set of 2 using the second wire. Do the same thing, curl a little hook, drop the charm on, and then close that hook. I'm going about halfway just based on the amount of wire that I have to work with. Sometimes you can double loop it all the way through. You can see how the wire tip ends at the bottom here, but if you wanted to use more wire, you could wrap it all the way to completion. So there's 2 full wire rings, wire coils going through. Then you drop your bead on, and then we're almost done. Down to the home stretch, we curl that last hook. And then drop our earring hook onto our wire hook, close that, and continue to coil. And you want to make sure also, if you notice, like I'm seeing on this one, you see how that the wire tip is poking out a little bit. You can go ahead and just use your pliers, fingers, to just pinch that and kind of massage it so it folds more inwards. And then you close your earring hook, and voila, 2 earrings. And you can also use the wire to manipulate, say if you had some specific charms that you wanted to face at this angle or at this angle, however they'd angle. So it would go through the ear like this, right? And if, say, the earring hook was, or if the charm was flat like that, but you wanted to show it like this, all you do is just pinch on each end where the where those circles are, and then twist like that appropriately. And voila, in under 10 minutes, you have your homemade pair of earrings.